Checklist number 2, Undertaking infection control. First of all, I'm going to talk about our skin treatment, Max RF. With this skin treatment, all sharps are one use only and we dispose of them into the sharps container straight away after all treatments. I'll always make sure that I'm wearing the appropriate uniform, and I'll then come through and wash my hands with the appropriate cleansing solution. Then I'll dry my hands and apply a new set of gloves. I will then make sure that all my equipment is sterile and prepared for the Max RF treatment. I will then check the sterility of all my equipment and make sure that sterility is maintained throughout the whole treatment. I've also got a clean treatment area set up next to me to minimise cross-infection. I will also then come through for the Max RF treatment and I'll numb my client's skin first with the appropriate numbing solution. I will then remove my gloves and dispose of them in the waste bin. Once the numbing process has finished, I will wash my hands again and put on a new set of gloves. Sterile items will then be opened and I'll set up my treatment and my equipment ready to make sure that the sterility wasn't compromised. I will then cleanse my client's skin with the appropriate cleansing solution, and I'll then proceed with the Max RF treatment. Once the treatment has begun, I'll always check in with my client to make sure how she's feeling and also for feedback throughout the treatment. Once the treatment is finished, I'll remove my gloves, wash my hands and apply a new set of gloves. I can then come through and cleanse the skin and apply the appropriate aftercare. After I finish with my treatment, I'll segregate all my waste and my soiled gauze and put it in the contaminated waste bin. I'll then put my treatment tip into the sharps container. All of our instruments are single use only and are always disposed of immediately after treatments. I will then clean my working space with disinfectant as well as my Max RF machine. The day after the treatment, I always phone my client to follow up and see how she's going.